Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse, they didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your Optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom's surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side.
What the hell? Is this normal? These guys just won't leave me alone, will they?
Until you lose them, yes.
Told you Bags would help out.
We don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumours around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DedSec.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's pretty well known that they're not fans of Bloom. But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intelligent, is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they could actually make it do.
The prisoners are...
Connie's informants have located a car that needs trashing. You figure out the rest.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to every move being tracked by the Optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. It seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Bloom so hungry to get hold of our private information and our metadata? What are they using it for? Will we ever have real private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and slavery become one? As you know, we keep building. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who works all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they feel. And if you can tell what someone feels, then you can...
should be on.
I have better things to do.
Listen.
Oh shit.
Stand down! It's your funeral. Fucking twat.
Oh fuck.
You're done for! Shit!
think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy, and the life they lead. So
Wants me to reset my 60.
What was that?
Right in the nuts. Oh.
Don't mess with DedSec, my friend.
Has to be a car here. Oh.
That was definitely something.
Oh, that was definitely something.
We lose the suspect.
Shit! I'll check in with Central. Hesitate to report a crime.
Oh shit! Oh, shots fired! Ah!
Ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet you can remain secretive.
But not everybody now wants to keep up this crypto legacy. They don't share this attitude anymore. We've seen institutions, businesses, even governments experimenting with crypto, which doesn't really fit into its original radical counterculture mold.
Yeah,
It seems the Kellys have backed some poor sod into a corner and now they need a rescue. Why don't you give them a hand?
You know, I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. Good old-fashioned paper and coins. First they changed the paper notes to plastic notes, and now it's just all digital. There's nothing to hold on to.
It was great just to be able to have a little bit of money to carry around with you.
I think the turning point in the UK really came a few years ago when the pound dropped 10% over just one season. People living off grid started using crypto, and just as everyone was losing faith in the pound, they were gaining it in cryptocurrency, which turned out to be much more stable. Kind of the opposite to what people thought in the beginning.
And then, of course, there was the recession. It didn't take long for startups to see an opportunity in this new way of doing finance. A lot of traditional money was converted to crypto, and it really shook up the financial sector.
Can you remember when they first introduced crypto cash points?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behavior.
I feel like this game's going to some sort of glitch right now, but I can't even do missions.
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
I don't think this is fun.
Everybody run!
clean-up crew at my location.
When an optic video surfaced showing the men dying at the hands of Albion guards, riots erupted, demanding justice for the Chelsea Three. Where are those Albion guards now? Join GBB tonight to learn the shocking truth.
This is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends of mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also posted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it, that attacks you every single day. And thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I can tell you how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I think Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona or by Munich. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors, who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts. Alice, I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, it certainly looks like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't last too much anyway. Albion, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask you, exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this? Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interests who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, and you remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bug.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Well, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become, Alice? When you look at the state of our politics, we're supposed to have the mother of parliaments. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on The Bug this week, a new feature. The Bug Off feature. The person who is most irritating.
Fuck me! Such a flying menace.
You have incurred a parking violation and been issued a...
You're flying sound.
What? You're stupid.
So hard, you think
Hey, we met one time, you remember?
I'm that close to calling 999.
What is going on?
Yeah.
It's unacceptable.
Damn, that fucking car crashed into you. Holy shit. On my screen, a car, yeah, on my screen I saw a car rear-ended you so bad. I know.
You're more likely to hurt yourself if you played darts while drunk.
I
Let's
know.
be honest, that would be hilarious.
What, like your person will
Feeling more
pass out?
confident? Good, let's use it.
Yep, it does it does. Yeah, you could pass out from drinking. I did it online with Aiden when I first started.
Is everything spinning, or is it just me?
Yeah, watch. He's gonna drink. He's gonna pass out because you can do that in this game. It's like, I mean, GTA's passing out is kind of point, but in this game it's more realistic.
Have you damaged your brain enough to feel joy again?
Soup of the day, whiskey. Let me play some darts. I love playing darts. So what, you gonna watch me play darts?
I'm not drunk. I'm not.
Oh. Bullseye. What if Jay comes here and fucking ruins everything? I swear. I swear to God, dude.
That's cheeky. Just the way I like it.
Keep it up.
What's happening? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah! Woohoo! Look at me go! Love this! Woohoo!
Playing darts is literally easy, dude. Holy crap.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, I'm literally getting bullseye every time.
I wasn't here first.
Now we're talking!
Alright, I'm done with darts.
Amazing!
Yo, how's it going? This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, go!
What do you think you're going to accomplish?
Yeah, if she would have had probably one more drink, she probably would have passed out. Yeah.
What the? Huh? I'm going to make a... Just stay calm. You're making a big mistake. Stay focused. Oh my God!
Getting arseholed and throwing
She's
bits
going
of
for
metal
another
around has
drink,
got to
dude.
count as training somehow.
Yeah, I just saw her through the window. She's having another drink.
Alright, but if you have to pass
Yo,
out,
she
do
fell.
it on
She's
your
gonna
own,
fall
mate.
down. Yo, she fell down, dude. Look, look, look. If she has one more, then that's it. She's passed out.
Why don't you take a breath? Think of puppies or something. Ha ha! Ha ha!
Watch, look, look, look. That's it. That's it. I think one more or a few more. I think one more or one more after this. I'm not sure.
Keep it down.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo! Yo, the paramedics about to appear. One more, she's gonna go. Oh shit, dude.
How are you doing?
I'm here to offer advice, not judgment. Obviously, that's a lie. You're a drunken tit.
That's it. I think she's gonna switch operatives.
Brilliant.
I think when you pass, I'm not sure. That's what. Yep. Yeah, her operative. That is. Wait, is that even a challenge? You have to drink? No, I don't think so. I'm looking right now. I hope not. Fuck that. Oh, I found the paramedic here. He has triage, yeah. You wanna save her?
Nice to see you again.
True, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I do too.
Oh my, a team medic could
Yeah.
definitely come in handy.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
By the government building to get the lawyer. So I'm assuming.
I pray every time I get to tell Art to drive, you know.
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. You're listening to The Bug, the Resistance comedy show brought to you by the Buccaneer Network. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice.
I'm excited to be here. Apparently, the Resistance is not going well.
Again? Well, there has been some news about DedSec, the Resistance and/or terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Bloom, the Kellys, or Albion. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat, which I guess is true, in that it was never a threat in the first place. Reminds me of when my great-aunt Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. Well, they called a scalpel and an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if SIRS officials say DedSec is dead and buried, I guess we have to assume that DedSec has never been stronger. But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope? Do you still have hope?
I don't think I'm allowed to have hope. We're living in the self-selected, algorithmically designated information equivalent of a propaganda state, and every resistance that I've ever seen is weaker than the British pound. I feel like hope is an expensive thing to buy these days.
Right. I mean, is it all totally pointless? What we got? I mean, it can feel pointless, but then again, I've spent almost all of my life doing pointless things like watching sport, thinking about sport, thinking about watching sport, learning French, and hoping for a better future. All completely pointless. But yeah, I've done them, so we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? Well, no, it couldn't be. Obviously, that train would be late or cancelled. Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope? Quite possibly. Is it the soul of Sky Larson imploding into its own vacuum? May well be that. Is it the ego of Nigel Katz that is now so big that it's sucked all the light in the universe into itself? I think that is most likely is that, but we'll never give up, Bug fans. This resistance will never die. And one day, we will again be free. Free from these technological chains, free to choose our own futures, free to live our own lives, free to waste our time watching people bake cakes and dance badly again. Those were the days. Over and out. Before we go, time for a quick bug off. I'm going to nominate this week Sky Larson here at The Bug. We are all in favour of strong, powerful women. And in many ways, Sky is the ultimate feminist icon, proving that women can do just as abominably awful things to this planet as men. I mean, overall, Alice, I think we're still ahead as men, but you lot are catching up. Fair play. Fair play to you. You are listening to The Bug.
When you think of your dream home, do you picture peace and quiet? With solar power, grey water recycling and green walls, you'll get the freshness of countryside here in the heart of the city. We know you think green, you act green. So, when the doors close, you've earned the right to put other people's problems behind you. E-Flats. We make your apartment a showroom for your conscience.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad, though. It's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
All right, all right. I'm all in. What have you got? Read 'em and weep. 5 aces.
You wouldn't let people cheat at cards, so why let them cheat at life? People who are here illegally are cheating the system, and we don't think that's fair. Let's make Britain a fair place to live again. See it, say it, and we'll take care of the rest. SIRS. We're here to listen to you.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, Resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late.
in my own world. Didn't understand that anything can happen when you take a chance. I never believed it when I couldn't see. Yeah, hell no. And now looking in your eyes. I don't know why the shit got me lazy right now. Can you? Fucking Robitussin. I don't know why the shit got me lazy right now. Can you work a sense of my leg? I'm turning one.
London.
Let me tell you one thing for sure.
Order for Jorge.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Astro. Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. Nathan's here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coops. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in, Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, see my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish it was a news. Sunset.
Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us for weeks. Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us for weeks.
This shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into Bonnaroo. Told her hop in, you coming too. In the 305, bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Luke. Have to slot the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean.
Now we're talking. Keep it up. Oh yeah, go! Now we're talking. Oh yeah, go!
kitchen on the right.
Keep it up.
Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the...
Right.
Well, if you let me finish... Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in.
Oh, yeah, go! Keep it up. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, go! Oh, yeah, go! Keep it up. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, go!
Defacing public buildings is a crime. Report this activity as soon as you...
Keep it up.
Now we make...
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Copy that.
Now we're talking.
I hear what you're saying.
Keep it up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that though.
Oh, yeah, go! Now we're talking.
But you gotta admit, I did get 9 though. But you gotta admit, I did get 9 though.
Endless schemes, classless system, in a world of complete freedom.
She got her reasons for talking to me. She don't.
have seen Carmelo Anthony spend like 6.5 seconds on the Hawks before getting traded again. Heck, I have even seen Dwayne Wade get traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which remains the single weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, D-Wade in a Cavs uniform? No. But perhaps the single craziest thing that any of us have ever witnessed is what Kevin Durant pulled off on July 4th over 6 years ago, joining a team that he had down 3-1 just weeks earlier. Not one, not even two, but 3 chances to close out the Warriors and send a 73-win team packing and to punch his own ticket to the NBA Finals. Can you imagine what that would have done to KD's legacy if he had just gone to the NBA Finals that year? I am not talking about winning the title. Just knocking off Golden State would have changed so much. Well, then something else came to mind. Speaking of Golden State and the opportunity to change so much, I don't think that we have truly grasped the fact that the Warriors seriously thought about bringing in KD when the news was a hot couple of months back. Look, I'll be the first to say, I never thought I'd be sitting there speculating KD ever playing for the Warriors again. Draymond Green so ruthlessly called him the B-word during a game on the sideline for everyone to find out. But apparently the Warriors were almost ready to pull the trigger on getting KD a second time. We know that Steph was ahead of the charge when it came to recruiting KD when he was a free agent in 2016. But even this time around when KD came out and requested a trade, Steph apparently gave the approval for the Warriors to go out and explore a KD trade. And since Steph was on board, and the fact that the Warriors were actually open to a reunion with KD, you know what? Why did this news even come as a surprise to me? The Warriors are willing to do what I have been saying all along. Prioritize winning now over everything else. I think it goes without saying that the Warriors would be prohibitive favorites once again if Kevin Durant were to become a Warrior tomorrow. Here's the thing, in the NBA, it's hard enough to win a championship. It's even harder to win a few championships. And it's one in, well, I don't know, some crazy high number of chance that some team will become a dynasty. Here is something that nobody can dispute. Once Steph, Clay, and Draymond retire, the Warriors are not going to win another championship for a good while. A real good while, actually. Just look at all the NBA dynasties that have come and gone, outside of maybe the LA Lakers and the old Boston Celtics. No consistently winning franchise won a championship after an era of their greatest superstars ending. In fact, where were the Celtics after Bird, Hale, Robert Parrish? They didn't win one of young star talent right away. So the Warriors, just like the vast majority of other NBA franchises, are going to face some losing and some throwing after Steph and company leave. So why not do everything you can to prolong and strengthen this dynasty while their superstars remain at the peak of their powers? And why not add a guy like KD who would help position the Warriors to win? I don't know, another 2, 3, maybe even 4 championships over the next several seasons? It would be an opportunity to shoot for modern-day NBA immortality, becoming the only NBA franchise to do something remotely close to what Bill Russell's Celtics pulled off by winning 9 titles in 1 decade. Just think of it this way. If you have an opportunity, and a really good opportunity, to do something virtually no one has ever done before, what possible reason could anyone give to not try and pull something like that off? Let's take a look at this in the worst-case scenario. If the Warriors were to trade a heavy haul of assets that would all but take away the team's future, is it worth doing if the Warriors can win, say, 3 more titles within the next few years? I'd say absolutely. Even if the Warriors consistently won 25 games for years, Steph and them retire, would it be worth it if it means the Warriors won, say, 7 or 8 championships in 12 or 14 seasons? I'll let you guys decide. Now, obviously, this is all merely speculation and just something I thought that was worth discussing after hearing how the Warriors gave trading for KD some thought. KD and the Nets agreed a while back to move forward together, but if you put my feet to the fire and ask me if I think KD will play out his 4 years in Brooklyn, I am ready to say with almost certainty he'll grow unhappy with someone or something, and we'll revisit this topic sometime in the near future. Because if there's one thing that you and I have learned about KD since he left OKC, is that he doesn't remain happy anywhere for too long, before he'll make some indication that he is leaving or wants out. Which might just make trading for KD not all that rewarding in the end for the Warriors. If you're telling me that KD wasn't even happy in Golden State after winning back-to-back titles and literally being in the middle of the best situation in the entire NBA, you will always win that argument. But I'll say it again, from a championship, and only a championship win perspective, this move is something the Warriors need to keep in mind over the next year or two before KD will be old enough to where I think trading for him wouldn't make as much sense. I will say this though, the Warriors as currently constructed are still one of the best teams in basketball. But are they invincible like the Steph KD Warriors were? Or even if KD was on the